everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I'm your host, Tyler. We got a good one for you today. As always, happy Friday. I hope your week was amazing. I know personally it was a phenomenal week here at Mallett, and I hope that the weekend is even better. I'm going camping. Whatever you guys are doing, please drop that in the chat. I'd love to hear your weekend plans. But as always, this is the weekend review, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. As always, healthcare workers, educators, first responders, and military personnel, we just want to say thank you for all you do, and that's going to get you a $500 discount here at Mallett on any building. Thank you for serving our community and those in need. We just want to say thank you. As always, we can't say it enough. Friday night football, Miss Taylor, who is your team you're going to watch? I played football in high school. Friday nights were my absolute favorite. Always fun to support the high school kiddos. Speaking of support, this is the $500 discount for these individuals. Moving right along to Tiger Cash, one of our favorite things here. Go Tigers as always. If you comment cash on the video like this, you get $1,000 off your elite or signature building. Does not apply to promotional pieces, only at cost prices for the buildings. I'm not familiar. I'm here from Louisiana, but I'm sure it's going to be a great game. I hear Texas has the best high school sports. Haven't had a chance to see a game, but please let us know how that was. Hopefully your team wins. Moving right along, where's Mallett? 111 jobs going on just this week, you guys. I know you've heard it all week, but 37 in Texas, 69 in Louisiana. But Tyler, that doesn't equal 111. We also have 3 in Mississippi and 2 in Arkansas. And that, if my math is correct, is 111. Again, 69 going on in Louisiana, in construction everywhere from Rodessa to Rain. On the ground, we have some more happening in Rodessa, St. Francisville, Iota. All these different places, things are happening. It's a lot going on at one time. The logistics behind this is crazy. Shout out to our scheduling department for all they do. Moving along to Texas, we have 37 active jobs going on this week, from Orange to Lake Jackson to Kirbyville to Buna to Winnie, Montgomery, San Leon. We're all over the place, and we're happy to be doing so and happy to be serving our customers. Specials and promotions. This is what most of you are here for. The Cajun Oasis Classic, 30 by 50 by 12 for only $49.99. Only, yes, only, because it comes with insulation, climate control, a 5-ton mounted unit, and fully electrical package, so you can get this building, turn it on, have it heated or cooled. I know it's about to start getting cold, hopefully soon, because this heat's not doing it for me anymore. I'm a summer guy, but it's nice to be able to change the outfits and not be too hot all the time. But that's a $16,000 value just between the unit and the electrical package, you guys. That's amazing, and honestly, this is a phenomenal building. We have a couple of these here as our shops and our offices, and it's cold in there. To be honest, I'm wearing a jacket and it's still hot outside, so trust me. Moving along to the Cajun Oasis Elite for $59,999. Only a $10,000 difference, you guys. And we're gonna go over in a little bit the difference in the Classic and the Elite. As I'm sure you know, the Elite is the best of the best. Even our Mallett Classic is better than most people's best building, so the Elite you can only imagine. Another $16,000 value going into electrical and the 5-ton wall-mounted unit. You can also get this wainscot and some additional features we will go over soon. Charlton Karen, hello, welcome to the stream. As always, go Tigers. Hey guys, if you're watching real quick, be sure to tag your tailgate buddy for an extra chance to have another entry in the giveaway. We're gonna be pulling that Monday. So don't miss your chance, tag your buddy, tell them to comment and share and all that good stuff as well. More chances, more chances. But moving right along, for the remainder of October, this $600 value we got going on here. You have a trail cam. If you're a hunter, like to be outside, I know a lot of people use this just for security purposes because they're really cool cameras. The Reveal X 3.0, I hear it's a really nice camera. Trent's got a couple himself, says they're great. And then a spa day. I know it says for the ladies, but we all enjoy a good spa day. We all need to pamper ourselves, treat yourself, as they say. But a $600 value when you purchase an Elite building here at Mallett. Tagging you for a chance to win. That's an amazing friend, Erica. I wish I had more friends tagging me like you did. But $600 when you purchase an Elite building here at Mallett for the month of October only. We have 14 left. So make sure you're one of those. Let's see, it's the 17th, so you got about 14 days left. So one a day, let's try and reach that goal, you guys. Let's do one a day and have all these gifts given away. Now this is what you're all here for. I already know, you don't have to fool me. LSU versus A&M. It's happening not tomorrow, but next Saturday. It's my husband, Aw, that's really sweet. I love that. Hopefully you guys win. Keep commenting, keep doing what you gotta do and get those extra entries. But what do you get with this giveaway? I'm sure you all know. 2 tickets, VIP parking pass, right next to the stadium, guys. Like it is, you may as well just drive through into the stadium and park on the field because you're also gonna get to go on the field. So 30 steps from the entrance, field passes, 30-yard line tickets. Winner will be picked October 20th. I know this says 21st. I changed it. It's Monday. So come back Monday. But no one does this kind of giveaway. Other people try. Mallett does it the best. Let's be honest. I've never seen this anywhere else. But this is what you're all here for. You know how to do it. You know how to enter. Hopefully someone in this live today is picked. See an emoji? Post an emoji. This is my favorite little thing we've done. It's been so much fun watching you guys pick all the emojis and see what's going on. If you find the hidden emoji or not so hidden, sometimes we just throw it on there. In our live stream, comment it during the live and you get an extra entry into the A&M LSU ticket giveaway. Mallett Ambassador Club. Many of you noticed Mr. Tim Tackett. He is one of our favorite ambassadors. I know we can't pick favorites, but he is always here supporting. If you've been on a live, you've seen Mr. Tim. Thank you, Mr. Tim, for all you do. As always, go Tigers. Ambassador Club, 3 tiers, each tier getting different amounts of benefits and rewards. You can see that here. If you have any questions about that, Mr. Tim is always available and willing to talk, or you can give us a call. We'll give you the full rundown, send you some information on that. We love our ambassadors. Moving right along, the 5 red flags. I'm gonna go quick through these because if you've been on a live stream before, you've heard this, but this is super important, so we don't just wanna skip over it. Years in business. Check the Secretary of State. Here at Mallett, they've been around almost as long as I have. 26 years, I'm 28. I got a little bit of time on them. But check how long they've been in business. If their warranty is, honestly, if it's longer than they've been in business, that could be a red flag. Check if they're even licensed. That's a big one. Check the LSLBC, and while you're on there, you can check if they have any violations. Here at Mallett, in 26 years, we have 0 violations. Mr. Lee is actually on that board of contractors as well, so he's not only held to the same standard as everyone else, but a higher standard. So keep that in mind when you're shopping around. Reviews on BBB and Google, we have over 650 reviews on the BBB and Google. Now, it's not counting social media, you guys. So check those out. Most people can never even say they have 600 people saying good things about them. So keep that in mind, could be a red flag. Visit the facility. We have a phenomenal facility here at Mallett. We're proud to show you. Come check it out, shake some hands, see who you'll be working with, our building specialist, and even Mr. Lee would love to see you. It makes his day when y'all pop in and mention you saw him on the live. They're not up here, so I'm gonna tell y'all that little bit of information. They love when you come in and say, I saw you on the live. Makes them feel like a movie star. Come check it out, try it yourself. You're gonna see a big smile, trust me. Moving right along, this is what I was talking about. This is our competitor's best. This is what most people do. I'm just gonna breeze right through this because Lee does a great job of this. Most people use the 29 gauge, often unverified. We're gonna use 26 gauge. Roof pitch 412, we use 512. Truss size 2.6, we use 2x8, built here in-house. The list goes on, you guys. After you read this, honestly, I sit in the sales meetings, I sit in all this, and they go over this information, and I wonder, how could you pick a different building? To be honest, when you hear all this information, what is it that keeps you from even deciding to come to Mallett when all this is happening down to the literally down to the concrete? We're better. How is that even an option, you know? That's just my personal thoughts. I've been around a little bit, like I said, 28 years. But moving right along, all that said, that's just our classic building. Our elite building outdoes even our classic building. So that being said, you have all these features that are an upgrade to these features. Consider this free. When you do the elite building, you get everything that you see here. It just adds us extra value. So this is definitely better than this because this is better than that and that's better than this. Hope that made sense. Moving right along. We're gonna get to the week in review. We had a fun week here at Mallett. I'm just gonna breeze through this real quick. Monday, Mr. Darrell talked about how tall And this is a fun one. I had a lot of fun hearing this. He was describing when you're building your shop, barndominium, whatever it may be, it's very, very important to consider what class of vehicle, what you're going to be putting in the shop, in the area that you're building for. And how tall, how wide, how long, all those things, consider that in your plans before you actually get building, because nothing would be worse than you building an RV spot and the RV doesn't fit. And as Daryl said, nothing's worse than having a building not tall enough to fit your giraffe. And that got me thinking, because I love to do some research here and there. He used this example. How tall is a giraffe? Well, a male giraffe can be 16 to 19 feet tall. And I went and asked one of our building specialists, I'm like, hey, if you have a 16-foot pitch on your scissor truss, how much space does that give you? And very quickly, he gave me an answer, because our specialists are just that, they're specialists. He told me if you have say a 40 by 50 by 16, you very well could fit up to almost a 20-foot tall giraffe in that building. So I don't know about y'all, but that's pretty fun to me. I thought that was cool. Now, Tuesday, we talked about building right in Ascension and Tangipahoa Parish. And this is on the permits, codes, and contractors. That's a pretty looking building. Parity and contrast, Ascension versus Tangipahoa, and what you should do. Feature, re-roof permit requirement. Ascension Parish, you need that. Yes, since August 1st. Tangipahoa, as part of the general permit regime, roof work is included in that. Contractor registration, state licensing and local building department in Ascension and Tangipahoa must register with Parish Permit Office first. Guys, for the rest of this, please check out Tuesdays. We're going to be talking about permits, code, contractor rules and regulations, all that. Between Trent and Lee, we have people on the board for all these things, very knowledgeable. If you have any questions or if you want your parish featured, comment where you're from here in the comments, and we will make sure to do a live on your parish and the permits required for you if you're considering building. I'm loving the interactions in the chat. Make sure you guys are commenting. I'm watching. So, where's Mallett? This was Wednesday. You guys seem to like this. This week's build spotlights and insights. You know, I really like this. Like I mentioned, giraffes are pretty fun. But moving right along, why framing choice matters. This is a slide from Wednesday's Where's Mallett. Just want to highlight this because I felt it was important. Truss design impacts ceiling height, strength, and long-term performance. If your truss isn't up to the standard it needs to be, that's the roof, that's the top point. That's the most important point, because if your roof's gone, everything under it is messed up as well. So keep those trusses in mind. Girt spacing and attachment method affect metal panel tightness and leaks. Wall overlap and panel direction reduce wind, uplift risk. Plan coordination, plan your trim, your opening alignments. This all prevents rework. Guys, like we mentioned, if you have your plans before you start building, things have to get moved. Mr. Dale's talked about it before. If your wall, this is your wall, and you plan for a window here, window here, window here, but you don't consider the posts, well, this may fall in your window, this may fall in your fireplace. Look at all those giraffes. What's Mr. Tommy saying? Buying a Mallett Elite building is like going to the dealership. That's very true, Mr. Tommy. We only try and sell the best. We like to consider us the Mercedes or Rolls Royce of the post frame industry. So thank you for using that example, and so super happy that you're glad with your building. So this was Wednesday. Then Thursday, which was yesterday, we talked about why Mallett. We've talked about where's Mallett, and this was why Mallett. So built stronger, proven better. Our competitors versus Mallett Buildings. And I just want to get in front of this. We don't do this to bash our competitors. We do this to educate the general public, because if you don't know what you don't know, and if a competitor or someone else is saying, this is the best, you don't need all this, well then honestly, they're doing you a disservice by not allowing you to have the best quality, the best building, the best everything, because that's what we try and do here at Mallett, is the best. So this is why we do this. We just want to get in front of everyone and say, this is what we offer, and give everyone a reason to, actually more like an F350. There's an F450 out there. I'm not sure if we're going to keep adding these numbers. I've seen up to a big number there, so we'll decide eventually what Ford decides our buildings are like. But moving right along for this, better engineering, better materials, better results. Every upgrade means your building stands stronger, lasts longer, and performs better in Louisiana weather, which is rough. In the mornings, it's like 60, 65. In the afternoons, it's 97. So it's a sweater and a cut-off t-shirt during the day. Watching these lives has made me look at buildings different. Aiden, I'm super excited to hear that. That's the whole point of these lives, is to be educational and informational. Look at all these little giraffes. The giraffes are so cute. But that's what the lives are for. And when you choose Mallett, you're not just buying a building, you're buying confidence. And that's what we want to do, is instill confidence and make sure you know you're making an informed, correct decision. So your investment stays protected from the concrete to the trusses. Every upgrade means your building stands longer. We just said that. So this was from Thursday. Again, if you missed any of this, please check out the extra lives. For real, when it's time to build, I'll be calling. Glad they service Texas too. Absolutely, ma'am. We service the whole general area. If you have any questions, please feel free to call. Like I said, any questions at all can be directed to our lives in the comments. We have people checking those all day, every day. So if you have any questions, concerns, or something you want to hear us talk about, I'd love some advice for what you guys want to hear. That's what the live's for, all of you. I bought an elite package. Mr. Tommy's building came out really good. If you, Mr. Tommy, if you ever have a chance to share pictures of those, we'd love to see those, because I think the general public would love to see that. But that's our show for today. Thank you for watching. And again, you guys, Monday. That is the last chance for you to have an entry into the LSU Texas A&M ticket giveaway. It's going to be a good game. The Tigers are going to pull through. We're going to have a fun time. It's going to be a great game. Big LSU fan. I know A&M's on a good run right now, but Tigers are Tigers, and at home it's always best. Welcome to Death Valley, A&M. Good luck to you guys. Not really. But good luck to all of you for the ticket giveaway, because there's tons of ways to have your name in the pot to be drawn. As we said, like, share, comment on the posts, interact with the lives, tag your tailgate buddies during and after the lives. Make sure they see our content. Make sure they see they can have a chance to win too, and maybe they'll invite you. If you tag them, they tag you. Go together. Or if you don't have a tailgate buddy, my name is Tyler, and I love football, so you can always let me know. But on top of that, we have our emojis. I've seen a lot of giraffes in today. Yes, that was the emoji for the day. So if you still have a chance to enter that giraffe, I'm being kind here. Go ahead and put that giraffe on there. But as always, thank you so much for watching. It is just me here today, so I'm going to sneak around and go turn this live off. But hope to see you all here Monday. Have a great weekend. Go Tigers, and I can't wait to see who wins on Monday.